Right, good morning, welcome back. Now today, a ceramic coating, something that we all hear about now. It's still relatively new, something that can only be applied by trained professionals. It's highly sophisticated and extremely expensive to have it done. Or is it? Because this is an off-the-shelf, do-it-at-home ceramic coating kit. So let's open it up, have a look what you get for your money, and see, after reading the instructions, how difficult or easy it is to apply the ceramic coat to the motorcycle. Right, what do we get in the box? Okay, we get 5 little swatches of this stuff. It feels like a lens cloth. You get that. You get your rubber gloves. 2 little pads here. They're like foam on the inside and toweling on the outside. I'm sure we've all seen those. A really nice quality microfiber towel, a piece of panel wipe tissue, and a hard pad there with a little soft foam front. You get a glass eyedropper. Haven't seen one of them for a while. And 2 little bottles. Now you get one that says ceramic prep and one that says, wait for it, ceramic coating superfluid ZR. I'm guessing that is the business end of this kit. I'm guessing that's £40 of the $49.95 that this costs. That looks to be what you're actually paying for. That's your fluid, that's your ceramic. Also, you get a really good set of instructions, colour photographs broken up into 3 easy to read stages. You've got the initial prep, the ceramic prep, and the ceramic application in 7 stages. So I'm going to go through it, read it, familiarise myself with the instructions first, all the way to the end. Then we'll go through it 1 stage at a time, do the actual job bit by bit, and hopefully at the end I'll have done it properly. So let's read this first and find out what it's all about. Right, instructions couldn't be easier. 3 simple stages: initial prep, ceramic prep, and then ceramic application at the end. So firstly, initial prep, it says wash the car thoroughly. Let's cover that. This kit seems to be focused towards a car And imagine the area that you're coating on a car compared to a motorcycle. So that means this little tiny bottle is obviously enough for a car, because it says. So therefore, you could probably do a dozen bikes with that. And that's pretty cool. Makes it extremely good value. Anyway, let's cover it this way. Wash the vehicle thoroughly. Get rid of any water that might be trapped. You can use an airline for that. Get all the water out, the little bits and pieces around the badges and that. And then machine polish the paintwork until you are happy with the resultant finish. Well, obviously you don't want to ceramic coat any blemishes in. So I'm going to pop the seat off the bike, give it a good once over, make sure it's absolutely spotless, and then we'll move on to stage 2, which is ceramic prep. Let's go. Right, that took about an hour in real time, obviously including the scratches around the tank cap, so probably less. But if you've got a big bike like a Goldwing, a big touring bike or something, or an adventure bike that's lots of little bits and pieces, then it's going to take you a bit longer, or a car. Then obviously you've got to get the paintwork up to a standard where you can coat it and you're happy with whatever's there is going to stay there once you put this on. Right, next thing, ceramic prep. Pretty straightforward. It lays it out with a little bit more waffle, but basically this is a panel wipe. It's like a grease and wax remover, so get some of that on that cloth, wipe it all over and get everything chemically clean, ready for the magic fluid. Let's go. Right, ceramic prep, that was easy enough. Took about 10 minutes with that fluid. It's just a panel wipe. So get it on the blue cloth, wipe it all over. Now it's chemically clean. No different to if you're painting your bike. Right, next one, ceramic application. We'll chomp through the first 4. It's number 1, apply the ceramic coating to the enclosed white pad and then apply the white pad to the vehicle in straight lines, approximately 30 by 30 centimetres at a time, so a square foot at a time, and then reapply to the pad if it dries out. So just make sure you get a good wet coating on 1 square foot at a time. Because that bike's got quite small panels, we'll do 1 panel at a time on its own. So we should be able to do that. And then it says leave it for 3 to 5 minutes before buffing off. Seems easy enough. Right, leave product 3 to 5 minutes maximum before buffing off. Let's give it a buff. Right, but in conclusion, all the bits and pieces like the cloths, rags and pads and bits and pieces, they'll live to fight another day. I only used a couple bits. But the bottles of product, honestly, unused, half an inch missing out of that one. And the same on that. There's enough there to do 6 more bikes. So for the money, you could do yours and half a dozen mates' bikes and share the cost. It really isn't expensive when you think of it that way. So in conclusion, what do we think? Well, I think it's jolly good value for what it is. I think there's enough in there to do the bike again 5 times or to do 5 bikes. That or 6, you know, depending on how sparingly you use it. Also, I've only got 3 little bits of bodywork. So if it's gold wings or big full baggers, then yes, it might be 3 bikes. But you know what I'm saying? There's more than one bike. It's a shared expense. So that makes it a little bit better value for money. Also, I just want to make a difference between this process, the home DIY wipe over of ceramic coat, and the proper guys. The guys who do a 3 or a 5 year treatment for the proper valet and detail and all that. They charge many hundreds of pounds for their services, and it's jolly well earned because they'll spend a whole day detailing your bike so it's like a brand new pin, cleaning it in a way that it's never known. And they'll make it look $1 million and you'll be so pleased with the result, but it's very expensive. And rightfully so. Again, it's labour. That's what you're paying for. Whereas you could do it yourself, if your bike's already clean and you're prepared to put the time in to detail it, then these products will help you keep it clean as time goes on. So I'll leave a link to this and all other detailing products in the description below. I'll thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.